Alright, so this is the first part of the Unit 6 test review. So let's go ahead and take a look at the first 10 problems. It says, state whether each sentence is true or false. If false, replace the underlined word or phrase to make a true sentence. Okay. Number 1, it says, no angles in an isosceles trapezoid are congruent. That's incorrect, because if I draw an isosceles trapezoid, then their base angles are congruent. So we can say false, the base angles are congruent. So that's going to go away. Okay, number 2, if a parallelogram is a rectangle, then the diagonals are congruent. That's true. And then a mid-segment of a trapezoid is a segment that connects any two non-consecutive vertices. So what this is saying is that what I mean by vertices, I'm talking about the little corners on a trapezoid. So here, this is a vertex, this is a vertex, this is a vertex, and this is the vertex. A mid-segment just connects the legs, but the diagonals connect any two non-consecutive vertices. So we can just say false, and this is, we're talking about the diagonals. Okay, number 4, the base of a trapezoid is one of the parallel sides, and that's indeed true. So if this is parallel to this on a trapezoid, we call these the bases. The diagonals of a rhombus are perpendicular. True. It's one of the properties that we've talked about. The diagonal of a trapezoid is the segment that connects the midpoints of the legs. So what that's saying is that here's my trapezoid, and then this is so this is the leg, the non-parallel sides, right? So this is the midpoint of that leg, and that's the midpoint of that leg. But the mid-segment connects the two midpoints of the leg. So that is called the mid-segment, not the diagonals, or diagonal. Number 7, a rectangle is not always a parallelogram. That's always true. So a rectangle is always a parallelogram. It is a special type of parallelogram. Number 8, a quadrilateral with only one set of parallel sides is a parallelogram. That's incorrect, because a quadrilateral with only one set of parallel sides is a trapezoid. So this is false. Talking about a trapezoid here, because remember, a trapezoid has only one set of parallel sides. A parallelogram has two pairs of parallel sides. Number 9, a rectangle that is also a rhombus is a square. So so when I was looking at this, I was a little confused with the wording, but taking time to read this, or let it sink in, it actually means that a rectangle with properties of a rhombus is a square, and that's completely true, because remember, a square has a property. A square is a rectangle and is also a rhombus. So if I rewrote that, I would say a rectangle has properties of a rhombus, which specifically we just call it a square. Okay, number 10, the leg of a trapezoid is one of the parallel sides. Nope, that's not true. It's actually the non-parallel side. So if I draw a trapezoid again, this is the leg and this is the leg. The legs are the non-parallel sides. So false, it's the non-parallel sides, right? So this side and this side, they're going to be parallel, and these are what we call the bases, and then the non-parallel sides are the legs. Okay. I am going to take a break, and I'll see you in the next video.